everybody, I'm Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are
Our Fan Plays Games. Yeah.
And welcome to our preview of Library of Jakkarth, sponsored by Rulefactory.
Now, family, this game is coming to Kickstarter on May 17th. Again, May 17th. Like we say for all of our previews, don't take our word for it. Check it out for yourselves and see if you like it or not. Now, here's Starla with an overview of the game.
Every 100 years it appears, the legendary Library of Jakkarth. This mysterious labyrinth attracts magical adventurers from all around the world. Driven by the greed for forbidden knowledge and immeasurable power, they plunge into the adventure. Deep within the ancient walls, in addition to numerous fantastical spells, mysterious keys can be found, which can not only give one access to the enchanted shrine of Jakkarth, but also to the greatest secrets of the world. The only problem is that just one of our heroes can reach this goal. All others will remain trapped in the library forever. For as soon as someone opens the entrance to the altar, the mysterious library disappears into the ether for the next 100 years. Still, the prospect of immeasurable power is too tempting for you to pass up. So you press onward, fighting your way through the library, gathering knowledge and keys, and becoming stronger than you've ever been. But beware, deep in the labyrinth lurk the guardians who have protected the library for eons. All right, the Library of Jakkarth.
Well, this library only shows up, 100 years.
Every
100 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you go in there, there's magical stuff that you can get.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to be the first one out and get the keys, because if you're not, you're stuck in there forever. Boy, that's pressure. That's some pressure, family.
But but it's a fantasy.
Yes.
So you're this hero, and you're out here, you're seeking all these
Are
magical
you really
wonders.
a hero? Are you really? Because you're stealing.
Well,
You're stealing.
Are you
really?
But you're stealing from this magical library that only shows up every 100 years.
Well, you have guardians in there
Yeah.
that have protected, the library for eons. So you're not really a hero. You're kind of doing some thieving.
Well,
You're trying to get some stuff.
But while you're in there, you can cast spells.
Yes.
And then they have relics. Some of them are holy relics, and some of them are cursed
That
relics.
you can curse folk.
Yes, you can.
And curse on the players. Yeah. So, the theme really goes into
Yeah,
it.
once you get into the game, you feel like you're in the theme.
Yes, and then you run around this labyrinth of a library. You can really get into it.
And you're looting.
And you're thieving.
You're looting.
You're thieving.
You walk
Yes,
up
you
on
are.
a bookshelf and you take it for all it's worth.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But the artwork, this is still, it's a prototype. We play with a prototype family.
Yeah.
So they're still working on a lot of the art, how some of the guardians will look. So, definitely, look out for, so it's going to be some changes.
I know there's going to be some changes.
Yeah.
But I mean, where it's starting and where they want to go with it, I can
Yes.
see it. I see it. It
Yeah.
all works with the theme.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. The different tiles you have to put down, how you
Yes.
move through the library, it all works.
You're exploring.
You're
That's
exploring.
the really
You
cool
are
thing,
exploring.
is that you're exploring. You don't know what's going around the corner.
You do not.
You have these different tiles. The tiles that make up the library, and you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You don't know if you're going to flip one over and there's a guardian that's going to be hunting you down. You don't know.
Yeah.
So I like how the tiles got different things on it, and the moving walls, and you can move different movable objects everywhere to kind of block off some of your opponents, or help you out. So it's some really cool components and things in it.
Well, when you get to an edge of one of the tiles, then you have to add another tile,
Yes.
and you don't know what that tile's going to
You
be.
do not know.
So it's all a mystery.
It's all a mystery.
And you're just taking a chance.
And it's a scary chance.
Very scary.
Yes.
Because one of those tiles could be filled with fire,
Yes.
or you could have some type of guardian in there.
That guardian I
anything.
told you about, it could come at you.
Yeah.
And it hunts you down. It has something called focus, where it focuses on you, and you just gotta run away from it, because it's gonna keep on coming after you, hunting you. Now there's some cards that you can, spells that you can hit it with, or some other things that will refocus on another player.
Yeah.
But you got to get it away from you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So in the gameplay, I mean, again, putting down the tiles, being able to move through the library, being able to go to the different bookshelves and loot, that's the interesting part. Because
you got to find those 5 keys of the same color to get out. And you really got to look, you know, and then you keep, you know, you're looting the bookcases, you know, and you're trying to get those cards out, but sometimes, you know, the keys will have a spell along with it.
That's right.
So you got to make a tough decision. You know, do I use this as a key or do you use it as a spell? Because some of those spells are really good.
That's true.
Yes, they are.
And you know, your movement is predicated on the rolling dice.
Yes.
So you're rolling the dice and you can get a particular number. You can use all of those pips on the dice, or you can use some of them.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta use some of them.
Depends on where you want to go.
Yes, but it's always you're on the move. You gotta see what's going on, and then you have the choices that you make, and you use, you know, and then you gotta use those spells to kind of help you along.
And teleportation fields.
Now, there's one thing that you can kill your opponents quickly. Now that's scary.
That is.
Now, even though you die in the, you know, in the game, you can come back to the land of the living, kind of as a ghost messing with folk. You can still do spells and mess with folk, you know, kind of harass, you know, the other players. Probably the one that killed you. But it's really interesting.
Yes.
It really is.
Yes, and the kill card is a really good way to get rid of your opponent and clear the field for you.
But see, I was nice. I didn't want to kill you.
Sure you didn't.
I just wanted to steal cards from you. You can steal cards too, family.
And you did. You stole a lot of cards. Yes,
I stole a lot of spell cards from you.
Yes, you did.
Yes, and I'm so glad you didn't kill me off. You didn't kill me off. I'm so glad. Because, you know, I like the fair, you know, let's see who's going to get to the end.
I agree.
Because when you get to the end, somebody's going to die anyway because you're going to disappear for 100 years. You know.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the game. You're going through this magical library. You're looting. You're finding different things. You're trying to avoid being hurt by one of the guardians or by your opponent. You don't want to get burned in the magical fire. There's all kinds of things you need to avoid.
A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, but there's a lot of things you can get, especially when you're looting those bookshelves.
Yes, and then you can teleport. They got teleport where you can teleport around places, you know, and then you got to avoid the abyss areas that kind of block you off. So, woo, it's a lot going on in that library.
You gotta be aware at all times.
That's a scary library, Starla. It's scary. It's scary.
Yeah. So that's it.
Yes. Now, family, again, this is coming to Kickstarter on May 17th. And again, like with all of our previews, don't take a word for it. Check it out for yourself. Now, Starla, where can they find us in this crazy library before we disappear for 100 years? Where can they find OFPG?
Well, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, right here on YouTube, and on TikTok.
TikTok. Now, family, thank you so much for coming out, checking out this preview from our sponsor, Rulefactory. Now, if you have any questions or comments, definitely say it down below. But family, there's one thing, and one thing we want you to always know. We love you. Bye now.